Okay, I haven't done this in a while, but hey you guys, me Computer back here again, and today I'm here to talk about, and also what I teased my last post on TikTok, is the RX-78-2 Gundam Revival Edition. And for those of you that don't know, this right here is pretty much like the revival of the very first Gundam model kit. And I don't know, I just been really eyeing this guy because I'm like, he looked like a very small, simple Gundam, and I've been really wanting to get into, you know, painting and Gundam, but I've been so nervous because again, I have this big guy up here in the corner, but I don't want to fuck it up. So I just thought it would be fun if, you know, I pick a couple of these up, practice on one of them. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this guy together and take a quick look. And here he is in all his glory, very retro glory. And this is a very simplistic, as you can see, Gundam. Like, this is probably the most simple Gundam I ever built. Even like the mini ones had some complexity sometimes. But yeah, here he is, and I'm really digging this, guys. Now, just so you know, this actually does have some modern additions. Obviously, on the original model kits, they weren't already painted, so obviously he comes with paint and everything. So except for, you know, these, except for his, like, you know, blades, his pink saber, so all that stuff. And there's not really much movement you can do. Like, he could probably kick like that high and go that far back, and he does have like a bit of an ankle like pivot. He can bend at the knee like this far, nothing too crazy. He can do like a full like T-pose and everything. He can go all the way around with his arms. His hands are in a ball joint, not too shabby. His head there's no up and down or anything, it's just a pure swivel going on here, and a kind of tight one at that. But yeah, again, he's just a very simple figure, and there's no waist articulation. Again, it's just so simple with its joints and everything. Like, this would be an easy figure to paint, or at least try. That's why I actually got 2 of these. But you know what the crazy part is? I actually have the original, just by pure accident. And that was just because the seller, and this was further back, I think maybe a couple years, where I was hunting down like old model kits, especially if they had the retro boxes. This guy was selling in bulk, and it just so happened that he had the original RX-78 model kit, and it's already painted. So without further ado, let's take a look. And here they are, guys. Yeah, side by side. I thought there was gonna be some slight difference, but not really. Besides, obviously the paint, because obviously the seller put more detail into this one, especially with the colors. And look, he had a color inside the eyes and everything. And by the way, if you saw this, I was trying to make them both hold their beam sabers, but I didn't know that this guy had painted the hand and the gun along with it, so I broke it by accident. That's fine, I can fix it with glue. But yeah, yeah, they're really similar, except again in lighter tone. They literally copied it Almost exactly. Now, unfortunately, I can't really test like the movements of this original one because again, this guy when he painted it, and it's kind of funny because in the manual for the revival version here, I don't know if you noticed when I was showing you, I actually had little notes of like what people used to do with these, like, you know, with glue and all stuff, and there was a warning about gluing the shoulder right here because it wouldn't move. So I thought that was really interesting. Honestly, it makes me want to see if I can find this one brand new, hopefully. But yeah, it's really neat seeing from where we started into what we have now, like so simplistic. But you see what I mean, guys? I feel like this is a good model kit for like beginners. And it was really quick building this guy. It didn't take that long. I think maybe, depending if this is your first time or not, I think this took me like a little under 30 minutes, like under that though. It was really fast though. Again, not that much pulsability, and again, as far as accessories go, he comes with his gun, his shield, and a beam saber and a half a beam saber, like it not sticking out. And just so you know, you can't really take these out. You can't take one of these out like most Gundam are. Although there is a hack where you could clip something inside, and then you could do that. But you can look up videos for that. It's actually really simple. But I'm good. I'm not that anal about it. But anyways, guys, yeah. So I really recommend this. Like I said, he's not really that big of a guy, like tiny little thing. And he's just a really fun to handle figure, and I am so excited to actually paint this guy, because he does really need paint. He looks like there's no soul in him a little bit, so I'll probably darken him up a little bit. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, guys. We're eyeing the RX-78-2 Gundam Revival. Again, highly recommended for beginners, and I just think it's again, it's neat to have something like, you know, this retro. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Kimochi.